follow my material, if I follow the process clearly, then there will not be a problem. But I
Absolutely.
haven't followed it. That I understood one of the problem. The other problem is there are lots of other sessions too for the sake of motivation. Sandeep sir will keep on having sessions in between. Some other session he will try to have to keep us engaged, to be in the track, to get not demotivated. At some point of time, what I felt is more than the material, we require this thing too. As a teacher, someone should be behind us. Even in the low points, there is someone to look up to see and to get motivated. That is the thing was provided to me. It's my crucial point of time. Yeah.
Right. Heartiest congratulations on scoring a phenomenal 705 score. It takes a lot of hard work. And
Mm.
your quant percentile stands at a phenomenal 100th percentile. So heartiest congratulations on that. Verbal stands
Thank you.
at 83 scale score and data insights at 82. How do you feel about it?
It's good. It's good. But I did not get my attempt in the first attempt. If it would have been in my first attempt, I would have been more.
Great.
But
That's amazing.
it's finally good.
So this isn't your
Yeah.
first attempt. All right. So we'll talk about it
It's
as we
yeah.
further discuss. But before we delve deeper
Good.
into how you went about preparing for the GMAT, I'd like to know what prompted you to start taking GMAT prep seriously, and uh, what is your background like? If you can just give us a little bit about your background for other people to also understand where you were coming from and what made you decide to appear for the GMAT.
Yeah. Uh, my name is Manojkumar, as everyone knows. So I have done my BTech graduation from IIT Kanpur, Computer Science.
Wow.
Everyone goes through same journey. So even I went in my school life the same journey, same thing, intermediate. Everything was fine until I cracked IIT. Post that point, I things were different, and then I was little chilled out, and then things went 4 years gone, and then have done my job placements through college placements. So it's all going good. Suddenly, companies things were not good, so I came out of that company, the first company, and then I took some gap, and I thought to prepare for CAT. So I've given my CAT. Everything went well in CAT preparation too. I have scored even 90s in mocks, 90s and 100 in marks. But on the day of the exam, DLR section did not go as I planned. I even did not even qualify that sectional. I was suddenly stuck. I was brain fogged during that point of time. I was anxious on that day. I still did not understand why I was anxious on that day. So I took my time. I have my friend who is a student from TOP, Sujit. Recently has scored 100
Oh,
percentile.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Ganta Sujit. Yeah, yeah. That friend has suggested me TOP.
Okay, great,
I
amazing.
have thought I have taken it.
So
On
as
that
you,
day, I have decided, okay, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yes, please go ahead.
yeah. On that day, I've decided that okay, TOP is good. So I've taken my course as essential student in December, but I haven't started preparation right in the December. One session of Sandeep sir in January. There is one session. Well, I do not remember the exact name, but the session is like complete restructuring for the next year. Something sort of that. In 2026 New Year, he made a session. So that made me come back again into the track and preparation of GMAT. So from that day, I've taken seriously in January, post Sankranti, after watching his session. That's how I started my what we call my preparation.
Great, Manoj. I mean, you had a background in CAT and it certainly helps. But yes, like you mentioned, I think a lot of students who are considering taking the CAT don't understand that on the day of the test, anything bad can happen. And for that reason, I also like to suggest GMAT as an exam because it offers the flexibility of taking the exam as many times as you want. And you can appear for it in a year, I think. Uh, Over 8 times on the day of your choosing. So anxiety is a normal thing, and you're not the only one who's gone through it. There are a lot of other people who are test anxious, and it's, in my opinion, I don't consider it to be a fault of the student, but how an exam is administered, and unfortunately CAT doesn't provide you as many attempts as the GMAT does. So I think that decision really paid out in your case. So yes, all of what you said is very relatable. You've already mentioned why you enrolled with Top. It was word of mouth recommendation.
Yeah.
Tell us about the
Yes.
material. What exactly in the material really helped you, and which was game changing?
For me, for not only for me, I think for most of the students, I think so. Verbal is one of the most difficult. I feel verbal used to be my problem, not even from CAT preparation. I would say in my schooling too, there is every school is English medium school, but it's not that English medium school we get to understand complete English articles. It's not that thing. That is one thing I have observed. So I would say regarding this verbal section, especially CR, critical reasoning, it is one of the top-notch materials. Critical reasoning, they have uh, bifurcated into individual sections for inference, for paradox. That part is it's very unique. I think no other course, I think no other course will do it in that detailed manner. That is one thing I felt. And regarding the data insights, I would say mock portal is so good. There are lots of questions to practice. We have individual practice sessions and marathon sessions and complete sectional exam session. We have a lot of practice in case of data insights. What I felt is data insights required, conceptual understanding is required, but practice is also more required because we have to do it in 45 minute time period, right? For that, the mock portal is so essential. So it's much required. So these two things I felt quants is not a problem for me. It used to not be a problem.
Clearly.
That is that is not my problem. So these two are the main problem. Even verbal section, because of the verbal section, I used to not score. I did not score in my initial attempt. But then I understood, okay, I have to follow our material as a Bible, as like a Bible. If I follow my material, if I follow the process clearly, then there will not be a problem. But I
Absolutely.
haven't followed it. That I understood one of the problem. The other problem is there are lots of other sessions too for the sake of motivation. Sandeep sir will keep on having sessions in between. Some other session he will try to have to keep us engaged, to be in the track, to get not demotivated. At some point of time, what I felt is more than the material, we require this thing too. As a teacher, someone should be behind us. Even in the low points, there is someone to look up to see and to get motivated. That is the thing was provided to me. It's my crucial point of time. Yeah.
Great, Manoj. And yes, verbal is a pain point for a lot of other Indian
Yeah.
students as well. And Quant, you being an IITian would have been easy for you. So let's
Yeah.
talk about the timelines. You mentioned that you appeared for the test
Mm.
twice. So initially,
Yeah.
you would have started your preparation in January 26, like you said. So
Yeah.
the
Initially, I started. Yeah.
yes. So how much time did you take to address all the material and feel confident to take your first attempt? And what went wrong on test day?
Okay. First attempt I have gave because of I give PGP while application. Deadline is in February. So I don't have much time. I only have 1 month of preparation. So what I have done is I've completed all those course material in 1 month as soon as possible. Clearly, I gave time. Initially, I gave around 2 weeks for verbal, and I only have 1 week of practice by the time the deadline. So what I've done is I have to take a chance, right? So I thought I'll give a chance. If score goes well, it's fine. On the first day, I still remember the very first mock I've given. I got score 455. First mock, I was what we there is only tears in my eyes by that mock. Diagnostic mock. Our TOP diagnostic mock, I got 455. And I have my exam 1 week later. I was completely shocked and I thought, what am I doing? I did not understand. Then I understood. Okay, let's go step by step. I did not have practice. So I took TOP. One thing what I have done is we have to follow the TOP material as it is. At least in data insights, we require practice. definitely it required practice. We need to follow the pre-work and post-work. That would be better. I did not follow it in case of data insights. I understood. Okay, for this 1 week I will divide it. So I've divided it. 2 days I've divided for DI and 2 more days for verbal. So such way I've divided until 1 week. So I have slowly pushed my score from 455 to 655 in that 1 week. So I gave my score and I got 655 score following pre-work, post-work, at least one section following everything. I scored 655 and I've tried up. I applied to PGP while did not, but things did not go as I planned. Always life won't go as we planned, right? Most of the times, but we have to. That went wrong. Then same thing. After I gave my attempt, if I have gone with that momentum, maybe I would have completed in next March or April. But momentum got breakdown.
Disturbed.
Again the same problem. Disturbed. It got disturbed. And post that suddenly again Sandeep sir has making some other session. He will make some other session, and I've seen it in around March end or April first week. I don't remember the exact time. He made a session related to ISB once, ISB and GMAT, a complete session. Again, that gave me again some initial push. I started my journey again. I understood I have to revise again things, to prepare again. So I've started again. This time I did not make the mistake of speeding up things. I took my time. And I have completed every mock from related to data insights. I've completed everything, every sectional, integrated reasoning mocks, everything. At some point of time, in the sectional, I have scored 18 correct, 19 correct, in some time 20 out of 20 correct. Mocks, sectional mocks, I understood I'm scoring. Okay, sectional, I'm good, I think. So that's the point. Till that point, I've reached in case of data insights. And then comes the verbal. So same problem. RC, things have cracked down to me because there is octave analysis, so things got cracked down to me. But CR is not the way how octave works, right? CR works different way. We need to understand the argument in entirety, and we have to follow the process. Facts leading to conclusion. How is it leading? The click point I did not get at the initial state, so I worked on it. I worked and I've seen the material again and again. I worked on sectional CR section. We have CR sectionals too. Individually, we have assumption questions too. All these variety we have. Wherever I am feeling lacking, I used to practice. Assumption question, I still remember. Firstly, I lagged down. So I have made my mistakes and I've tried to correct it. And the next sectional, I got full out of full in assumption on base. So I understood, okay, if we follow it and if we
The process.
clearly understand whatever, we can even get 100% accuracy. That is the level of material we have. But what happened in my next attempt is I was for the past 1.5 years I was slightly low. I have become low because things are not going according to my plan for the past 1.5 years. So I have that feeling in my mind. Because of that, I'm unable to pull my score to my 100% potential in the final mocks. Somehow I'm unable to provide it. But then again, Sandeep sir's KTW, the first, he has written his story completely. Around 40 pages it will be, I think so, 30 to 40. I've read his story. Then I understood, okay, why am I feeling this bad? Because Sandeep sir story has many emotions added into it. We'll see many ups and downs, many ups and downs. Then I understood, okay, he has come again and again. He has fought again and again. I should not feel so much anxious, right? If we read someone's story which is inspiring, even we will feel, okay, things can
Improve.
go as we plan. We have to improve. We have to have patience. We have to have patience. So because of that, I've gave my attempt and then I got the first digit I've seen is 7. Okay, if I get 7, the first digit, okay. I in the mocks I used to get 735, 745, but I don't know sometimes in official, but in TVOP I should not get. In official mocks I scored once 745, once 755 too. But in the TVOP mocks I used to not get. Uh,
Yes,
maybe the material is tough.
our
Maybe yeah.
tests are all calibrated to provide you questions on the 99th percentile. So sometimes they can be a little
Yeah.
challenging for students to address. And
Yes.
that provides you a psychological benefit when you're entering the exam. You go in with that
Yeah,
mindset that if you've dealt with worse mocks, tougher mocks, then the official GMAT should be a cakewalk. So you took it in the
yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
spirit, and a lot of our students face a lot of challenge while addressing the material that is provided, because the expanse of the material is too much. But in your case, you mentioned that you addressed each and every mock and all the
yeah,
material, everything that was prescribed according to that
yeah.
study plan that you were given. So let's talk a little about
Hmm.
that. How much of the study plan
Okay.
were you able to address? Did you prioritize that you'll be skipping over certain PDFs, or did you address everything?
Uh, regarding the quants, I skipped most of the part. Quants depends. For every student, it was tailored. What I felt. He even mentioned it. Quants ke liye, if you are good at basic course is not required. If someone is good at, so he's mentioning even this point too. In the study plan. So, and regarding the data insights, I followed as it is. Not even not even a single doubt. I followed as it is data insights.
Right. And data insights, a lot of students face a lot of problems with
Yeah.
getting the questions correct in time. Were you getting your questions correct in time when you started, or was it also a uphill climb for you?
No, no, no. Starting in the start, I used to not get. I used to not do it in time. See, always I used to miss two, three questions. Even what I feel is, even until the exam day, I used to feel that way. Somehow with data insights, uh, achieving 100% accuracy on the exam day, it would be somewhat difficult in data insights. What I feel is, we need complete extreme sheer determination and the mindset. Especially, we need the mindset too. We have to go in that mindset that we'll score today 100% accurate. But we can score. That I understood because in sections I am scoring, not in the final marks. That means the material is good. We can score. The only problem is that while we are writing in the full mark, suddenly moving from one section to one section, that immersion may break sometimes. That one has to tackle. Then he can score even 100% accuracy or 100 percentile in data insights too. That I felt. Uh, in verbal, it's very good. If we even practice the initial basic course clearly, half of the verbals headweight will be gone. If the concepts are clear, mostly verbal will not be a problem. Basic course is very much needed. One should focus mostly on basic course in case of verbal. Then on practice is necessary, but this is much more necessary. What I feel. I followed the structure of base course and live course clearly as it is according to the plan. But sectional marks, I did it according to my plan. Only the sectional marks and wherever the requirements or any necessity. If I feel there is necessity in correction of assumption, I used to work only on assumption question, not on inference. Yeah. And one thing I have to mention, I forgot. We even have topic wise
PDF.
tests also in case of science.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
PDF. That yeah, yeah, yeah. That helped me. That PDF helped me a lot. In case of inference and paradox, I practice almost complete inference paradox questions. Completely every question I practice. In
Okay.
conclusion, strength and weaken, it's fine. It's not a big problem, so I did not practice much. This I have practiced completely.
Great,
The
amazing.
way I have topic.
So, yes, so what I'm hearing is while prioritizing the material, you would have gone over whatever was written as mandatory in the post work, and thereafter, in the after class action plan, you would have taken up certain mocks from the mock portal for various subtopics of CR like inference assumption. And after you could pinpoint that this is something I'm struggling with, you return to the topic wise PDF and started addressing those selectively. If you were very confident
Selective.
on, say, weakeners and strengthener questions, you probably didn't practice as much from the topic wise PDF
Yeah.
and thereafter went on.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
talk about how you blended in the mock practice for your GMAT. Did you save all your mocks for later, or were you addressing them side by side? And how much time would you allocate between two mocks? I mean, to kind of rectify all the problems that you were facing initially and address those before taking on the next mock.
What I have done is, for me, I haven't gave much gap in between. The first week I've told you, right? I've given 7 exams. It is just 2 from official and five to six exams of the TOP. 5 exams, I think so. Then I've kept because I know I did not reach the target score. So I know I'll not cross 7, not 5 or 735. I'll not cross. I know. I've put 5 marks from that and the official 3 to 6. Even that I've put it aside. I did not buy at that point of time. So on the next stage of preparation, I've bought all these things, and then I put all these things. Then I've gave, let's say, you say, a 1 day gap in between, only a 1 day, and even I have booked the slot beforehand only, so that we need to have a deadline. Or else, that is the reason. Even to complete March has wasted, but there is no progress. Complete April is getting wasted. There is no progress. So I understood there will not be a progress if we not book the slot. At least to me, I felt that.
Yeah,
So I
that's
booked
an
the slot.
individual strategy that everyone
Yeah,
differs on. But I
it may
think in
change.
your case,
Yeah.
you had already put in the work to kind of, you were already there, almost there. You needed a push in terms of
Mm.
the discipline that was required. And for that, we even have intensive classes to keep
Yeah.
people very disciplined. And but in your case, I think it was to book the exam earlier and then work towards it to get an improvement in their scores.
Yes.
And given that you had a CAD background, I think that would have also worked out in your favor because a lot of the syllabus that CAD likes to test you on, GMAT also has the same syllabus, especially in terms of quant. Right. So to wrap it all up, Manoj, if there are some do's and don'ts that you would like to give students who are preparing for the GMAT correctly, who would be looking at this video when it is uploaded on YouTube, what would be your tips for do's and don'ts for anyone who's going through their prep journey right now?
Do's, I would say definitely complete the base course and live course first. Do not think about any other thing. Firstly, you complete all this thing and then give it a diagnostic mock. Do not even give gap. Just like in the plan, follow this, give diagnostic mock, and from then on, diagnostic mock will take you forward. Based on the score, we'll understand. Okay, where am I? What should I do next? How much practice is required? And if you do not have that push, try to make your own strategy. In my case, I booked the slot or else take intensive batch. That is required. Not everyone can have their own push. Some sort of push, everyone do require what I feel. Because we are humans, right? Humans generally tend to be lazy. So we have to make sure there is some pushing factor. At least even our material even has that. You can watch KDW videos. I mean, that is a push. Perfect push, I feel. So you can do that in case of push. Don't, I would say, same thing. Do not even skip any base course and live course. Come, you have to do everything as it is. Do not even skip anything. Mandatory parts, if they say mandatory, do it. That is one thing I would tell. And the second thing is you need to have a right mindset for exam, not only the right material. So right mindset for that we have people to contact in TOP too. So we have mentors to contact too. So contact them, try to share with them. What I feel is that would be better. Trying to think and feeling, trying to what we call share the battle only towards ourselves. It will not be right strategy. I feel. Try to share at least who has done GMAT, who is preparing currently GMAT with them, only with them, not with any other guy. That what I would prefer. And other than that, I think so.
And don'ts?
Mostly, don't don't give a gap in between. That is, don't break the momentum in any case. Any family gathering, any other event. Do not think about those things. If you think now what happening is 1 2 weeks are going away, just like that, and you have to start again revising. So never take a break. Take two. I would say with our material, 2 month preparation solid enough is enough to make you score more than 715. Our material has such capacity. What I feel, even I think people scores. My friends with also scored in 70-day preparation. Everyone can score, and it is tailored for everyone. Any guy, any background. If he has problem with quants, he has some other solution here. With verbal, they have some other solution. So every solution is provided here. And do attend these sessions whenever Sandeep sir make any sessions. Try to attend, or if you are not attending, at least watch after the recording session is available. That I would say. Don't do not break the momentum. Never. Yeah.
Right, Manoj, this was so informative, and thank you so much for making time. Sandeep sir and all of us at Top 1% are incredibly proud of your 705 score and wishing you all the best for the future and all the best for your applications. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you, Karan.